the good jakeward.
All right, thank you. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to show off what this game has to offer here. But yeah, we're going to be playing Star Wars Battlefront Renegade Squadron. This game was just added to speedrun.com in October, so the run is super new, although the game is from like 2007. But when I saw that this had been added to speedrun.com, I was like, I have to run this because I used to play this game a lot as a kid. I still own it for the PSP, so I was able to drive the run down to under 1 hour. So we'll see what kind of time we get right now, but we'll be doing the campaign and the timer will start when I hit OK on this. So that'll be in 3, 2, 1, start. So right here we're going to match through some cutscenes to get your traditional Star Wars scrolling text and then a nice little cutscene. I'm going to sprint and jump quickly. So this first level is like the movement tutorial level, I guess. So we'll get through this as fast as we can. So we have to wait right here just for some dialogue, but then we will be learning how to capture a command post. So if you played Star Wars Battlefront before, and there's a lot of different Battlefront games, yes, there are PSP Battlefront games. There's actually 2. So, but yeah, command posts are pretty important. Right now it's going to teach us how to lock on. We're going to kill this recon droid, and then we're going to capture this command post, and we'll be able to upgrade or to pick our loadout, so what equipment we want, and everything I'm going to pick has a specific use in this run. So capture this command post. Thanks for the good luck, Tempest. That was a good run that you just did. So alright, we're going to switch our weapon to rocket launcher, picked fusion cutter. We'll switch explosives to thermal detonator. I'm getting some lag here. Okay. We'll get the jetpack, health off, speed off, and capture rate up to 35. Okay, so that is everything we should need for this entire level. Right now I'm going to wait for an audio cue, and then I'm going to jetpack up here. So it's going to tell us to get a jetpack, but we already have one, and then it's going to tell us to come up here. There's an invisible wall there right now, but we're just going to be here just waiting for right when it goes away, and it's away. So now we're going to hit that there and come fix this thing. It's going to tell us to equip a fusion cutter, but we already have a fusion cutter because I'm prepared. And it's going to tell us to fix this turret, which we are going to do. So right here I'm going to line up behind it just so I can get my camera the way I want it. Next it's going to tell us to kill 4 guys, and they want you to use the auto turret there, but I figured out if you just sort of go right here, wait for them all to bunch up, and then throw a grenade, and I'm going to throw another one just for safety, but yeah, that actually didn't kill them, so that is a fast strat that didn't quite work out there, but usually you can throw one at the right spot and it'll kill them all. So this is a little bit of time loss here, but not too bad. Not bad at all. Now we're going to go over to, it's going to tell us to equip a rocket launcher, which we already have. Again, we came prepared. And we're going to take out this guy. But instead of using the rocket launcher first, we're going to use a thermal detonator. And that will allow us to just do a quick rocket launch fight there, and a rocket launch shot there, and it will destroy it. I'm going to capture this command post, and I need to wait until it's fully captured there. And then we're going to come over here. We need to get an item from this Imperial officer here who's trying to steal something from us. Luckily the game aims us right at this pillar where we can just spawn or spam our shoot button and it'll kill him just like that, so we can pick it up. So that's a super easy thing there. Now we're going to need to run back to the start, and we can't use our jetpack right now because when you're holding an item like a flag or like this data thing that we have right now, you can't use a jetpack or jump pack. Now we need to destroy 3 of these things. I'm going to use my grenades because they're faster to reload than the rocket launcher, and then on this third one I'll use the rocket launcher, and that is the end of that first level there. So there are 12 missions in total, and we've got 1 down, so on to the next one. This next one is a space battle, so this is like sort of the space tutorial here. I'm going to switch out just real quick. I'm going to put vehicle auto repair on and put my capture rate down. Vehicle auto repair is super useful for space levels, so. Now it's going to teach us how to lock on and such, which of course I already know how to do, but we'll just go through this as fast as we can. we've already acquired our target. It'll tell us to now auto-pilot onto them. We can't actually shoot him until this tutorial is done, which is sort of annoying. But now we'll be able to destroy this guy. So we'll shoot some missiles at him, and we are done there. So now we get to fight some more guys here, and I'm going to use autopilot. When I'm playing this game casually, I never use autopilot because it's more fun to just use the free look and feel like you're actually flying, but autopilot does help when you're trying to line up shots fast, so we'll use it. So we need to kill 5 of these guys. Oh, I missed my missiles there. So you have to wait until the red reticle sort of spins and locks on before you can shoot missiles, or they'll just go forward and not do anything. There. That was a little bit weird there. Okay, now we need to protect the Millennium Falcon as it flies, and again, thinking back to the story of Star Wars, I'm not sure why we're the ones protecting the Millennium Falcon. It seems like that's a more powerful ship than my little X-Wing here, but I won't argue with it too much. Man, that guy's really good at outrunning those. We need to kill 3 of these TIE interceptors, so we can defend this weak Millennium Falcon. One more to go. Good there. Now we need to go get the holocron. And one thing I'll use, so I'm not sure if you saw there, but you have a boost that gets you up to max speed, but it only lasts for a little bit. But when it runs out, you can actually just mash the boost button, and your speed will stay pretty close to top speed. So this is a strat I just recently found out, and I'm just mashing the boost button, and it's keeping me pretty close to top speed there. Save some time. So now we will fight Boba Fett. It's going to be a quick little fight. We'll shoot our missiles whenever we can. Shoot our blasters at him. And he's trying to ram me. That's not nice. Need to lock on again. There we go. And that should be good there. Taking down Boba Fett. And we just have a few more things to do on this level here. We need to get rid of these gravity wells here. And that wasn't quite enough. Thought that was good. Alright, so we got 2 more and then we're done with this level. So come around to this side here. Shoot through the gaps here. That is going to be the end of the second level. So 10 more to go. And we're doing pretty good on time. Alright, so we're back on the ground. Before this level starts here, I'm just going to make that switch back, turn vehicle auto repair off, and get my capture rate back. That's a switch I'll make throughout the run. We need to capture this command post here at the junkyard. And next up we'll need, after we capture this, we will need to protect Chewie as he tries to find a part for the Millennium Falcon inside all these junk piles here. And I'm going to make a few more changes to my loadout here while he's doing that. I'm going to switch to the bowcaster, and I'll explain why in just a bit. Switch those to cluster grenades, switch to a jump pack, and that's it. The reason I use the bowcaster is it is both a close range and long range gun. So up close you can just sort of tap the shoot button and it will act as sort of like a shotgun, but you can also hold down the shoot gun and it'll do a more long range shot. So it's a nice versatile weapon that I'll use throughout this run. And using this weapon, like I could be switching out for different weapons depending on the situation, but just using this one for the whole run saves time because then I don't have to constantly be going into the loadout menu and trying to switch out for something else. So it's pretty easy to protect Chewie here. As you can see, once you get that first wave of enemies, there's not too many that spawn here, and Chewie's still got plenty of health. He's got more health than I have, that's for sure. Once this timer gets down close to the end, I'll start going to the next objective early, just to save time. This is a speedrun after all. And so we're getting just about to that point here. 15 seconds left, so I'll take out this guy here, and now I'll use my jump pack. So the reason I switched to the jump pack is it costs less in terms of credits. Your loadout can only have a certain number of credits, but it's also a really fast way of getting around. So we're going to go over to this anti-air missile here. That's where you're supposed to go, and then it'll tell you that you can't actually destroy it yet because there's a shield. So we got to go over here and get the shield destroyed, and my cluster grenade will do that nicely. I didn't quite get close enough before I threw it though. So throw an extra one in there, and we're back to take out the anti-air. So right there I just did a roll. That is so that people that are locked onto me will, they'll lose their lock. So it's, if you don't want to get shot, that's what you do. You sort of roll. Use our jump pack again to go back. We now go back to the exact same place to get our battery, or our energy cell, I guess. Battery, same thing. Again, when we're carrying something, we can't use the jump pack, so we're relying solely on our run speed right now, which does run out, so we'll run until that runs out, wait for it to come back a little bit. And now we'll have one more. This level has a lot of waiting, so we had the waiting to while Chewie finds the part, and now we're gonna have to wait with Han Solo, sort of fend off bad guys while he fixes the Millennium Falcon. Not sure what he's doing on that computer there, but it just looks like pixels to me. Anyway, this part's pretty easy though. I don't even really need to do much, so I'm gonna come over here and reload on some ammo. As you can see, my people are handling it no problem. They don't need my help. And I'll also heal up here. And yeah, just wait for these waves of enemies to all die, I guess. And after this, we're gonna have our first sort of boss fight. I guess Boba Fett was sort of a boss fight, but our first land-based boss fight, and that is IG-88. He's gonna come and try to give us some trouble. Luckily, he's not too hard to take out, but you actually see him twice in this run, so this will be time number 1. Got about 30 seconds left. Just snipe some of these guys off in the distance here. So you can see how when I hold down the shoot button on that bowcaster, it does give a pretty long range shot. And right there I just shot so I can reload. I want to be fully loaded once IG-88 comes, which is in 5 seconds. So. Alright, so we get a nice little cutscene here. He's got his dual blasters. We're just going to get in nice and close and just do a bunch of up-close shots. The bowcaster is pretty powerful up at close range, so... And I wanted that health. Alright, he's dead. So we have won. So, we are now on to a space battle, and doing pretty good on time. We're right sort of on my PB pace, so we might see a sub 1 hour here, which would be awesome. My PB is 59:15, I believe, so just under an hour. I do think this game could be driven a lot lower, so it's just me and the guy who added it to speedrun.com that have attempted to run it so far. He was able to drive the time down to a 1:03, and then I was able to get it down to under an hour. So, but I think if we had some more sets of eyes looking at it, we could probably find some more. It's not like my movement is perfect. There's still time to be saved here. One thing that I use here is you can see that the reticle didn't completely lock on yet, but if you use the auto pilot to sort of aim yourself towards it, you can shoot your missiles before they lock on, which is nice. Okay, we got some TIE fighters to get rid of. We got 6 of them. We've got quite a bit of health, so we'll take those guys out. So one problem with autopilot is when they come straight at you, it doesn't really know what to do. It just constantly swerves back and forth, and I feel like you'd be better off in free look mode when that happens. But it's hard to tell. It's hard to react to that quickly. Our gun was overheated there. It was so close to dying. Okay. Pretty good. So if you're too far away, the missiles won't lock on, so I had to sort of speed up there. My game keeps doing these little stutters here. It doesn't normally happen, but not too bad, I guess. Could be worse. No, I do play this on the actual console sometimes, but playing on emulator is just easier for streaming and such, so that's what we're doing. And I haven't noticed any major differences between emulator and console, besides the minor stutter. Okay. Now. Okay, there was really close to dying there. But we'll be switching over to this transport ship. Yeah, so there's an auto dock feature, but it's very slow, so I tried just to sort of aim full speed and go for the landing, so but yeah, so here I'm using that oh, that was just horrible RNG there. How did that end defeat? Dang. That is really unfortunate. I have never had that happen before. I don't even know what that was. Wow, okay. That was something. I guess maybe I wasn't paying attention, I just ran into a guy. But marathon luck, of course, right? So we've got to do that again. Unfortunate. So we're not going to probably get that sub-hour, because that is a big time loss. But we still got plenty of game left to show off here. Yeah, that was weird. I'll have to watch that back, see what happened there. I don't know if I just hit somebody. I wasn't quite paying attention. Clearly that guy came and ran into me, but I don't know how it took all my health like instantly. That's okay. We'll do it again. So got the defense turrets taken out. Do these TIE fighters once again. Again, the autopilot just sort of struggles when you're too close to him. So I have to slow down there. And we'll take this guy out. A little more. Yeah, but this is just, it was a solid game when it came out for the PSP. I really liked it. I'm glad I get to run it for the marathon here. Happy to represent the PSP in this PlayStation marathon. And we also have, so there was an incentive that I had for another run for a game. Open season for the PSP, nice little meme run, and I guess the incentive got met, so we will be seeing that after this run. It's a nice short run, and I'm excited for that as well, so stick around to the end and you'll get to see that. But okay, we've gotten back to the place we were before, and yeah, you just fly in there full speed. Take the transport now. I'm going to be extra careful about where I'm going this time. I'm not going to have that happen again. I was surprised too that it gave an instant defeat. So normally when you die in this game, you don't just, it's not just a defeat, you usually just respawn. But I guess since we had the transport and you needed the transport to finish this next part, that's what happened. So I'm using the spam, the boost button here to stay at our max speed, which is 85 on transports. The it landed on top of me. So that sucks. But luckily, a transport vehicle is a spawn point, so we can just respawn right there. So that is no time lost there. Well, barely any time lost. We are going to go rescue Admiral Akbar, who for some reason is stuck inside the ship, but there's literally nothing stopping him from leaving. So I guess he just needed some moral support there. I'm just going to come and give him that moral support so he can find his space legs and get out of here. So there's a little shield thing over here that we gotta destroy. We gotta wait until he tells us to destroy it before we can. There we go. Got Akbar telling us what to do here. And once we get this ship back to the other side, we will be done with this level. And again, I'll use my little boost strat here. I'm just spamming the boost button to stay at max speed. So we did lose about 2 minutes to that death, which is not awful. So we're still probably going to be within an estimate if I play well. So, and I'm planning on playing well, so stick with us. Yeah, so not a huge time loss. But that is one of the more unfortunate things that can happen, I guess, in this run. Alright, next up we got Tatooine. So if you're not a fan of sand, you won't like this level. And you'll probably have something in common with Anakin. I'm going to switch my vehicle auto repair off and capture rate back on, as per usual, whenever we go from space to ground level. And we're going to just start boosting over to this first objective here. So what we got to do is capture the command post in the cantina. And if you watch the Star Wars movies, you are familiar with the cantina. This one is a little bit bare bones, but it's there. This is the PSP game, so I'm going to be doing lots of rolls and chilling right by this health bot so that I don't die here. The health bot will sort of heal me up. You can see there's a lot of people, but I thought it was Anakin that didn't like sand, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. We're gonna go talk to this guy now. I guess I could have talked to him earlier. Need to stop paying attention to chat. Nah, it's fine. So I'm not sure how this guy talks without moving his mouth, but he's a very good ventriloquist, I guess. But we gotta escort him to a nice little door that he's gonna try to unlock, I guess, for us, which is right over there. You can sort of see the shields there. And there's just a few guys that come, so we just gotta shoot him here, protect our dude. He's got plenty of health though, he's just fine. So he's gonna sneak his way over. I don't know why he's sneaking. He could just like run and probably get there pretty quickly. But I'll take out that guy, and while he's doing that, I'm gonna start going to the next objective. So what he's gonna say is that we need to take out these force field generators. And so I'm already gonna start coming towards this. Oh, that was too bad. I was targeted on the shield generator, and then it changed last minute. We're actually pretty low on health there. He did die, but that actually doesn't lose that much time. If anything, that kind of saves time, because that gets us closer to the next generator is. So that was a fortunate accident there. Okay, we got 2 out of the 3 down. And these cluster grenades are just really good for destroying stuff, which you have to do a lot of in this run. So that's why I choose to add them to my loadout, and it's definitely worth it. Alright, now we go over to that door that was locked before, and it will be unlocked now. That was nice landing on that building there. And we're going to capture this command post here. And because we have capture level 3 enabled, this goes super quickly. If you just have like the standard capture rate, this takes so much longer.
Moving the prisoners out now. Cover me.
So now we get to just hold this place for 30 seconds. There's a bunch of guys that spawn behind us while we break out these prisoners. Again, it's never too hard to hold these places. Whenever they say you have to hold a command post, it's pretty much a piece of cake. Then again, we are playing on the normal difficulty, so in normal difficulty you have infinite respawns, except when you crash a transport vehicle, apparently. In the elite mode, which there's just two modes, there's normal and elite, you have a limited number of respawns, I believe, so. But I don't run that category. Alright, so we got these ATSTs. We're just going to be hitting them while we back up here with our cluster grenades. And they'll sort of come towards us. Almost out of cluster grenades. So I'm going to come back here where I can just refill on cluster grenades and just hit them. A little bit of stutter there. Should just be a few more of these grenades and those will be done. Okay, that's probably it. Oh, one more. There we go. Okay, now we escape. And this part's pretty cool. If you're doing it more slowly, you sort of see the Millennium Falcon fly in over the whole battlefield to come pick you up. We go pretty fast though, so we just catch the tail end when it comes down. But I always assume that you said AT-AT. I'm pretty sure that's what you say. I don't consider myself a Star Wars expert or anything, but I've seen all the movies. I've played some of the games. Alright, we're on to the next mission here, and I did not mean to pick that spawn point, so we're going to just do a quick respawn here and go to the one that's closer. So we need to go get this command post here. And there's just a few guys we gotta take out, and I'm really low on health, so I'm just gonna be rolling, taking out as many guys as I can, and luckily we got really lucky, so the enemies drop health, ammo, or speed stuff. And I might still die here, but usually it's not that hard. So I feel like it's somewhat RNG how many guys spawn. Okay, we got lucky, we got the command post, but I was super low on health there. So what happened is enemies drop health, they drop ammo, or they drop speed boosts, or like stamina points. And I got lucky with the drop there that it gave me some health when I was in desperate need of it. So, but yeah, rolling a lot helps to avoid enemy fire. Just gotta hold this place for about a minute. And we're gonna do a lot of rolling. I'm gonna go see if I can pick up some health right there. There was some health right there. So we hold this place off for 40 seconds or so more. And then we're gonna have a giant AT-AT that comes. And we're gonna set a trap for it. So 30 seconds left. I got my squad here, so I don't think these guys are gonna be taking this command post anytime soon. But like we've been doing throughout the run, when it gets close to 0 seconds, I'm gonna start heading over the next objective. Let my guys finish it off. So we got 10 seconds left. So right here we're gonna be setting a charge, and right when it gets close to 0, I'm going to spam the set charge button so that we can get it set before this cutscene plays that tells you to set the charge. So I think we got it. I think we set the charge. So we can just head straight to the next objective. Yep, it's set, so we're good to go. So now you just need to wait for the AT-AT to go next to your explosive and be destroyed. But while we're doing that, we're going to go fix this auto turret up there, which we'll need to do for the next part. So we're sort of just getting a jump on things. And a well-timed jump pack jump here will get you up there. So the scenery sort of pushes you over to this ledge up here. So we are going to heal up this auto turret here. Yeah, so in the movies they did wrap the AT-AT up in the wire or whatever. But here we're just going to straight up blow it up. So that one there is no avoiding. That one you can't just stop. So again, we just have to wait a long time. I'm not sure why they make you wait so long just for it to come, but there it is off in the distance. I can't even really see it. But we see its shots there, and it is pretty powerful, so it would like destroy us if we were up closer to it. But now we get this nice cutscene where it's gonna blow up. Somehow that small explosion there just causes the top of it to explode. I'm not gonna question it though. I'm glad it's down. So now we got some ATSTs to take out. And hopefully they come over here. I don't know why it's going that way. And basically I'm gonna sort of be coming back here. There is a weapon reload spot back here somewhere. I should have hit it by now. I'm not sure where it is. Okay, but we've taken out that one. I need to turn around and see it. It's over there. I was backing up in the wrong direction, I guess. Okay, but that'll refill our cluster grenades so we can take out this ATST very fast. Okay, so that's done. Now, meanwhile, while we've been wasting time taking out the AT-AT, General Akbar somehow has gotten injured, and we've got to find a Bacta tank to help him out. Not sure how he gets injured because he's like not even close to where the fight's going on at all, but that's okay. We'll still help him out, still get him the medical attention that he needs. And again, since we're carrying something, we can't. Man, my own guy is trying to take me out there. That was so mean. That is really unfortunate. Okay, we're fine though. Again, not a huge time loss. I don't know why my own vehicle was shooting at me, but I guess he didn't like my attitude, the way I was trashing General Akbar. So we'll make sure to speak highly of General Akbar from here on out. He is a wonderful person, the cream of the crop as he rolls around on the ground there.
You'll recover. Not going to matter much though.
And we have healed him. So now we need to get over to this command post as fast as possible, and it'll trigger the final timer to make our final stand here. So now I got a minute 30 to wait here, and we can fend off some waves of enemies. Yeah, so General Akbar is known for knowing when something is going to be a trap, but knowing it too late. Hindsight is 20/20, as they say. Alright, so this final thing where you gotta fend off people is not hard. I don't even think it's that hard on Elite when you up the difficulty, but we gotta do it. Yeah, we'll just shoot these guys. Still got 43 seconds to go. I guess I never really realized how much of this run is just sort of waiting. I did not know that a moment was defined as roughly 90 seconds. I would have thought it would be less than that. Alright, we got 15 seconds left. I'll wait until about 10 seconds, and then we'll go to the extraction point a little bit early. Just give ourselves a head start. So it's right about here-ish is where our transport ship is going to come in. That guy's scaring me a little bit. We're fine.
Let's get off this graveyard.
Alright, yep, right there. And the ship will come down and take us off, and that's the end of that level. Victory. Alright. So next up we got Hoth. So this one is actually a little bit tricky. There's a lot of RNG sort of to enemy placements and how many enemy spawns. Already it looks like we're sort of getting the bad RNG. Sometimes there will just be like 2 guys that spawn over here and we're seeing like 4 or 5. I guess this is not the worst though. So we need to take this command post. I'm just going to do some rolls while I turn my camera so they don't shoot me in the back. And yeah, this actually isn't that bad. There's only a few. But you do need to watch your health a lot at the beginning here. I'm going to go run by this health droid just to get a little bit more. Maybe 2. Yep, 2 in there. Take out that guy. Alright, so next we need to destroy 3 data sort of centers here. And man, that is kind of crappy. So again, I'm just doing lots of rolls here. I'll do some jumps as well. Sort of get them off my tail. So we got one more to destroy here. It's right over here. And it's done. So now we're going to head out here, and there's 3 of these chargers that we need to set. So we're going to set one here. One over in this bunker over here. Hopefully there's not a lot of bad guys over here, but there sometimes can be. Again, it's sort of random. This doesn't look too bad though. Yeah, it looks like there's nobody in there. So sometimes there's like 3 guys in here and it sucks, but... Okay, then we're going to take an intentional death to get to the 3rd one, because the 3rd one is right next to a spawn point. So we can just sort of spawn there and go over to this final charge. Then we're going to do another intentional death and head over to another spawn point because it's closer to the next objective. So this level actually has a lot of death abuse. And I feel like death abuse could be used at other points in the run, but again, this run is not super optimized as of yet. So if you're into optimizing runs, this could be a run for you. I feel like there's like a lot of small things that could save time. I think it could definitely go a lot lower than 59:15, which is what the current record is. So we're gonna head over here to that same bunker that we were at before. We're gonna try to take out all these guys as we're going. Do not want to mess with them. And we're getting pretty lucky here with the drops here, getting some health. Health is basically the thing that I always want to pick up from the bad guys. I rarely need ammo, and running speed is not usually effective. Okay, now for some reason this turret starts out pointing at the mountain side. I'm not sure if the operator of it was just like having some target practice, having some fun blowing up the mountain. But it seems like it'd be more useful to point it towards where people actually come. But we'll use that to take out this AT-AT. This one makes a little bit more sense, I guess. Just like straight shooting the top of it, so of course it would blow up. Now we get a nice cutscene where this guy sort of falls through the floor there. I guess that's snow, so I guess he could be sort of sinking into the snow there. But we've got a Vader fight on our hands. Now this can be a little bit tricky. I might die here, but it's not very bad. It's especially a lot better if you can get out into open area like this. So. The one thing you need to watch out for is when he throws his lightsaber, because that's a one-hit kill. So we're just going to sort of be rolling and just hitting him close range with our bowcaster, and this seems like a pretty good fight, so we're actually good. That was a really quick fight. So now we're going to do another intentional death. So yeah, who knew that Darth Vader could be taken down so easily? And when we come here, then it triggers a 1-minute timer for the end of the level. So I'm just going to fend off these guys for a minute, and I'll actually wait until there's like maybe 15-20 seconds left, and I'll start going to where the transport is, because the transport is actually comes in a different section of the level. So, but we'll do some target practice here while we're waiting for that timer to go down. Make sure that this command post can be defended by my guys here. Yeah, we're about at that time. So I'll head over there. 10 seconds left. And the transport's going to come right over here. So, yeah, we're right on time. And normally the transport takes a while to sort of fly in, but because we're already at the spot, it'll come super quickly. It just sort of just comes right down. And that's the end of that level. So that was actually a super quick off, and that went super well. That level can go badly. That went really well, though. Okay, that was sort of weird. Alright, capture rate down, and we're going to turn our vehicle auto repair back on as we go for this space battle here.
Start by taking out those frigates.
Again, we're going to take out the defense turrets like we did a few levels back. And I'm going to use the autopilot line up push there, though. I think I was too far away, though, from the missiles. The missiles sort of like despawned. So that was unfortunate. Usually that works. There we go. That was quick. Oh, okay. Accidentally targeted the wrong thing there. Take out that one, and we got one more. Alright. Defense turrets are out. And now we need to defend this transport ship here. And this part actually makes sense, defending this transport ship. Like, I don't understand why we had to defend the Millennium Falcon before. But I get why we have to defend this defenseless transport ship over here. I'm going to be using this max speed glitch here. Sort of just spam the boost button to get over to it. And then now we'll need to escort it to a point where it can make a jump to light speed. And again, I do not understand why I can't just jump to light speed right where it was at. Just waiting in open space. But always one to help out the rebels when they need, even if it makes no sense. And yeah. So we're just gonna be taking out random people. It doesn't really matter who you take out. The transport has plenty of health. Health is never really an issue. As long as you're taking out the people that are semi-close to it. My guns are just overheated. I'm not giving them time to cool down. That's okay. Alright, so we're just about at the point where it is going to make the jump to light speed. Just in a little bit. I think it just has to sort of get to where the Imperial ship is. And there we go. So that'll be gone. Nice little jump to light speed there. Now we are going to be stealing one of the enemy ships. So they have a fancy new ship, and we want it. Well, first we've got to fight them, sort of see what they're made of. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here. And these are the more difficult enemy ships to kill. They've got a lot of health, and they're pretty powerful on the weapon side. But nothing we can't handle. Got 4 more of them. Halfway, 4 out of 6. 2 more to go, and then we will be stealing one of these bad boys. Bringing it back to the Rebel Alliance. So 1 more here. You can see him doing a roll there, and I can do rolls too to avoid missiles. I just never really need to because I've got vehicle auto repair and I don't get shot at that much. When you play the game normally though, that's a pretty useful feature that you can do barrel rolls and stuff like that. So, and I thought that my ship was going to block me from being able to leave there, but luckily we could just go right through it there. So we'll use the spamming the boost button glitch to stay at max speed here. We're just going to aim directly for it. Hope we don't hit anything. We didn't now, Vader somehow didn't get killed. He was just wounded when we were down on Hoth, and he didn't have enough of a butt kicking on the ground, so he wants to get his butt kicked in space. So we're gonna go take him out. And I shot that one a little bit prematurely there, so it just went straight. I wasn't quite locked on yet. But yeah, we'll just be shooting our missiles and blasting them when we can. One more round of missiles I think should do it here, and Darth Vader will be down. Shoot him for good measure. He's really trying to avoid them, but hopefully they'll catch up. Oh, and that didn't do it. Wow. So one more then. There we go. Alright, we're done with the space battle there. And that is the end. So we've got, I think, 3 levels left here. Up next, we are going to be taking out, well, first of all, I need to switch out my vehicle auto repair for capture speed, and then we're going to be capturing the Sith Academy. So we'll take out these guys here while we capture the Sith Academy. And this level actually has some unique missions that we do. We'll get to those in just a bit. But first we gotta capture this, and then it'll tell us to hold this for a minute, but we're actually not gonna hold it really at all. We're gonna come in here and kill these guys. So I guess we are protecting it in a way, because we're killing the guys that would come in and try to take it. But really, we're just going to go to our next objective here, which is to take another command post up there. So I'll stick around. We still got some time. You can't actually capture it until this previous mission is done. So take out these guys. Wait until it hits to like 15 seconds, and then we'll head over. Take out this last guy. Oh, maybe not. Alright, I won't take him out, because we need to get going. We don't have time to mess around here. This is a serious run. So 3, 2, 1, and now we're going to start capturing this command post here.
Not much time. Palpatine has landed. Capture the Sith Tomb, and then I'll get a surprise ready for it.
So the surprise is we are going to set some charges here and trap the Emperor in his own tomb. So we got those two there. I need to switch out for my explosives for a det pack. Forgot to do that earlier, but I'm glad I remembered to do it there, because that actually doesn't lose any time there. But we're going to go set the third charge over here. Thank you in the chat for saying the Force will be with me. I appreciate that. We're all about that here. Okay, set that third charge. Now, in order to draw the Emperor in, we have to destroy his artwork. So we got these Sith artifacts here. Apparently, the Emperor really likes his art and doesn't like when it's destroyed. So we are going to try not to die here. There's lots of guys, so I'm rolling whenever possible, hoping my guys will come in and sort of help out a little bit. But yeah, so we're going to destroy some of his artwork, and I guess he's not going to like that too much, and he's going to come and try to stop us, and that's when we're going to trap him in this tomb. I don't know why all of this artwork looks the same, though. Clearly he doesn't have very good taste in art, or he just has a very particular taste, I guess. He likes his statues in one size only. But that's not entirely true, because this last one that we're going to destroy is a giant sort of monolith right here. And I'm just going to put a det pack down, try not to die, and destroy it. So, Emperor is not happy. He's going to come in, shock some people, and he doesn't have a lightsaber right here, but he magically gets a lightsaber by the time he gets to you. So we're gonna run away from him because he's scary. We're really low on health, but we'll see if we can make it through here. The problem is that we're going to be carrying a data bank here, and we're not going to be able to use our jetpack, or our jump pack. So we're going to have to do lots of rolling here, so we don't die. You have to sort of space out your rolls, because if you roll too quickly, you won't have enough run energy to roll. And I died. So, not a huge time loss here. They just sort of sit there on the data bank. So yeah, this level is actually pretty, you have to be careful of your health, because that is a possibility that you die there. We're only going to lose like 15 seconds or so though, because we've got it. And I'll take these guys out so they don't mess with me. Yep. Alright. So, but this is the end of this level. We just sort of got to run this back over to the transport and make our escape. We're good. We'll listen to a little dialogue here, but we got 2-ish levels left. Yeah, 2 levels left here, and we're approaching. We just hit around 50 minutes, so. We are on track to get within estimate, even with that costly death. So that's good news. That's good to hear. So here we are going to have our next and final encounter with IG-88. I guess he didn't actually die last time, and he wants some more. So we're going to give it to him. We're going to capture this command post first off. Really not hard. I don't even know why they put in missions like this. They just need to make it a little bit of a challenge, but that's okay. It makes for a more quick speed run though, I guess. So now I gotta hold this place for about 40 more seconds. But there's a bunch of your own guys that come in, so it's pretty easy to do. We're going to actually leave pretty early. This guy's just hiding behind there. So it looks like my guys mostly got it covered. We got 15 seconds left. I'm going to get some health here to prepare me for the IG-88 fight. And then we'll run out to where the IG-88 fight will take place. And, ooh, we actually lost the command post. Oh, okay, it still gave it to us though. I'm not sure if we actually lost the command post or if that's just what was supposed to happen. Alright, so IG-88 is here. And you'd be tempted just to go straight and try to kill him, but we have to take out his shields first. So he's drawing power from this lightning rod thing. So we're going to throw a jetpack and blow that up. Now we can kill him. We're just going to use the same strategy as last time where we sort of roll to dodge his fire, and just, that was a really quick fight actually. So, Bowcaster is just really powerful up close and personal. It's basically a shotgun. Yeah, man, my guys just love to shoot me. I know they're not trying to, but friendly fire like does work in this game. They can do damage. So right here we're going to get a code from an Imperial officer. Come on. So I'm getting a little bit low on health. Not the best situation to be in here, but we'll be okay. Man, I'm getting really low on health. I need to roll here, and I do. But yeah, that's a death. I don't usually die this much, I promise, but luckily these aren't huge time losses. Like I said, we're still on track to be within estimate, even with the big time loss we had early when we failed the one mission. So we'll grab this thing again, do some rolls to get them off our backs, and go up this honeycomb type thing, and down to this side. If you fall into this water right here on my right, you will die, so try to avoid that. We are in there. So now we need to take out 4 of these things, and I feel like they just appear. Like, I don't remember that being there before, but they just magically appear once you hit that checkpoint. So I blew that up a little bit too close to me, so you know, I just like to keep things interesting and do the levels with a lot less health than I need to. So do a death pack there. Very nice. 2 left.
They meet us on Endor.
And we'll go through this little secret tunnel here. I guess it's not that secret, it's pretty much in plain sight, but we'll pretend it's a secret. We've got 2 more to go here. And I'm jumping up there to avoid fire, which still ended up dying, but this part actually doesn't lose a ton of time because we can just spawn right here and jump right over to the last one. And once we kill this last one, I believe that is the end of this level. So throw that deck pack down and blow it up, and that is the end. Okay, we got 1 level left. We're around 56 minutes here. So we're definitely going to be within estimate because this last level doesn't take 9 minutes. So I'm happy we were able to sort of bring the run back here, despite that 2-minute time loss at the beginning. So this first one, we're going to go up here, capture this command post. I just barely made it onto that platform there. That was good. If I hadn't have made that, I would have had to go all the way back around and use the ramp again. So we'll take this command post pretty quickly. And then we are going to repair this auto turret here. We're going to have 2 ATSTs that'll come, and we need this auto turret to take them out. So this time I actually am going to use the auto turrets. Manually, that is. So it's a little bit difficult when they're moving to hit them. As you can see, I just missed there. But you want to wait till they stop. There we go. And then take them out. And that was too high. That usually doesn't happen. There we go. Get a couple more hits in there. And 1 more should do it. Okay, that one's done. Where is the other one? So this is really bad RNG there. They don't usually go over there. But that's okay, we'll adapt. We'll throw some death packs down maybe. Hope he doesn't move too much. And he does, of course. Bowcaster is not super effective, so you want to try to use explosives on them, but when they're moving around, it's hard to use a death pack. There we go. But that time we were able to use one. So now we go over to this AT-AT and we're going to set a charge on it. We don't want them fixing it. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Yes, that is my motto. Definitely didn't steal that from anyone. That is my personal motto that I came up with myself. So, we're going over to this final sort of fight place over here. As you can see, they've got an elite squadron of stormtroopers. So we've got Han Solo, who is somehow shielded. The power of his halves reflects all bullets. So that's nice. And yeah, their elite squad is all dead in about all of 10 seconds, so not sure what the point of that intense cutscene was. But we'll take their command posts. I'm fine with that. And we will continue on with this final level here. We're just about to get to the end of the run here. So Chewie's going to steal this ATST because he's just a little kleptomaniac, likes to steal stuff. Thanks, Chewie. So next it's going to have us get into the ATSD, I guess to use it, but we're just going to get in to trigger that and then get out. Now we've got a minute where we need to defend this bunker.
Let's go. Keep the stormtroopers out of the bunker.
Yeah, he's pretty big. So we got this nice little bunker here. I just wanted to show this off. This is like a 8K screen here that the Imperial people use, and yeah, they have the best technology. So we'll just chill here. Oh, I think I just added some time onto the run there because I don't think the timer was going when I did that, but that's okay. We're basically at the end here. This is not going to be world record or anything, but it's still a decent run. Still showing off most of what I wanted to show off, so. And like I said, if you want to run this game, world record's probably pretty free, because there's still a lot that can be optimized. Alright, so now we get to go capture these final command posts, and we'll finish the game.
Great job, Renegade.
And
We couldn't have done it without you. Now, Lando can just do his part. We can all go home.
the thing is, the bad guys can take the command post back, and they can also shoot rockets at me, which is really annoying. But we got that command post, so this part will be a little bit sketch, because that turret's going to be shooting at us, and it turns all the way around, but if we just get close to it, it can't hit us. But of course, if we go down below, that's not too helpful. And it's a little bit hard to time that jump to get back up there. Didn't quite get it that time either. So we'll take the long route. So ideally I wouldn't have fallen off there and this would have just been a quick capture, but things can't go well during a run. That would just be too easy. So we'll get this second capture here, then the turret will stop shooting at us because we own it now. And we'll go and take this third one before the bad guys can take any of the other two back. I'm a little bit low on health. You see the Ewoks there sort of dancing. Not sure if you guys saw that. It's a little Easter egg. You might recognize them from the movie. I'm just trying really hard not to die here. Getting really close though. Yep, died. Oh, that's okay. We will get it eventually. Do not fret. I know you guys are getting worried, but we'll get there. And Han Solo, I just don't know what he's even doing right now. He's just sort of chilling. Like, it'd be nice if he helped me out a little bit. Alright, this should be the end though. So, the timer is going to end pretty soon. It's going to be a few seconds after I get this final command post, so I'll let you know when though. Alright, so time is going to be right now-ish. Right now. Yep. Alright, so we're at just about a 102, 103. Not bad. That's still better than the second place time on the leaderboard, so.
I guess everyone knows.
Yeah, so we get a nice little ending cutscene here where they blow up the Death Star. We all recognize that from the movies. And yeah. So that is Star Wars Battlefront Renegade Squadron. It's a very new run, only a few months old. Like I said, it was added to speedrun.com on October 31st, so just a few months ago.
The end of the Empire.
And this is the state of pretty much where it is now.
Something a lot better.
We'd love to have more runners, so
And
check it out
Renegade
if you're interested.
Squadron was disbanded after that?
But I'll skip this ending cutscene here, and you can see that that's the credits, so that is the end of the game.